Well, guys, I'm not going to eat up a lot of your time today because I know you enjoy my videos, and I know you can't live without them. I know they're like the top thing to do on YouTube. However, as much as I hate to disappoint you, I have to. I got a few things I got to do, and kind of like just want to get it done. Not that you guys are stopping me from doing it, but you know, I talk to you guys like you're here, and it slows me down sometimes. So here we are with the cutter. I have to figure out a way of hooking up multiple blades easily. Now, last night when I was in the house, I was thinking it has a lip on it right here. It's too bad I couldn't have something where it can just slide into. Now, the problem being with that is it's got to be pretty precise, and I haven't really got the tools to do something quite like that. I would need a bender, or what they call a brake. I would need something that I'd be able to put a piece of white metal in and do what I got to do with it on the length that I need it to be done. So the next thing is, how do I hold, well, let's play with this. How do I get to hold these blades, one or both, or one or the other, in place? And it's got to go just below, so that if I want to cut, I can cut. So the problem being, there's a little problem being, is how to attach it to there. Now, I'm thinking this one, because it has the two little catches for the adjustment of the blade, I can probably drill out a couple of small holes and use a couple of small nuts and bolts, and just by tightening them down on their own would probably hold this from falling out. Pushing down, it's only going to go down so far because it has the little notches, so that'll stop it from going up. So that's one there. But the thing is, again, working with little nuts and bolts. I'm not used to working with little nuts and bolts. Now here we have the two side holes, which is actually going to make it a little tougher to get out. Because with this one, if I want to replace the blade, because that's what I need to look into, I don't want to take a half an hour every time I got to change a blade. All I need to do is loosen the two little nuts and bolts, slide it out, slide the next one up, and tighten them up again. And what I can do is I can have it so that the bolts will actually stop this, so I won't even have to really worry about alignment. So that's kind of like where I'm headed. So I want to get some of that done. That I may do with you guys, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Now I deleted a couple of videos. Again, this has been a really hectic couple of weeks for me, because I got thrown into doing some things for the Coast Guard. And they said, well, it came with a promotion. Yeah, I don't care about rank. I really don't. You know? And it didn't come with any extra money because it's volunteer. So, but meanwhile, it took a lot of running around, a lot of finding, tracing, searching to get it done. Now that I've got the first report done and out of the way, I'm pretty well set until next month, and next month's report should go out probably within an hour of what I need to do. Now, in between each month, I may have to fill out a 7004 form and fax it to New Jersey. But for the most part, the hecticness is out of it. The hecticness is also out of the firehouse stuff, because the members are members. They've got their radios, their badges, everything they need except for equipment so they can get out there and do something. So, and I started their hazmat training, so we're pretty well on the go with that. So I'm pretty well caught up where I can start thinking. Now, where I was going with this is, because of all those little things, there were things that I wasn't paying attention to. One is a lot of the defaults. For instance, when I was making a video the other day, it was too fast. Well, sometimes I speed them up a little bit, but if I'm going to speed it up just to get you through it, I still try to keep it so you can understand what I'm saying. But in this case, I wasn't trying to speed it up or anything. Excuse me. And it wasn't set for default, so therefore it was... Normally default is 1,000. It was set at 1,900, so it was... And people were saying, Missouri old timer and things. I don't know if it's me or not, but I'm having a hard time, understanding you. Another one, what's his name? King George, having a problem understanding you. Some of you just, kind of got through it, and I appreciate all the comments, regardless if you're telling me it was good or bad. I don't, I appreciate it. But I really don't want to hear all the bad ones, but other than that, so I tried to redo it because I didn't have the original. See, I don't save them. I just don't have all that on there. If my videos were lost on YouTube someplace and were never found, I have no backups. I just don't save them. Now, I should start. I found tons of hard drives here the other day, so I should start. However, I'm getting off the subject, guys, and I'm sorry. So I downloaded it off of the computer like you guys would download it if you wanted to save it. And then I brought it back into the program, and when I brought it into the program, it showed 1,000, which is normal. But it wasn't. It was playing at 1,900. But see, the program is seeing it as normal because it's what it sees as an original program. It didn't have one to compare it to. So I backed it up and slowed it down. Well, when I slowed it slowed down the movement. It slowed down bits and pieces of the audio, but it didn't slow it down to where it started getting choppy, fast, choppy, fast, choppy, fast, choppy. It was just ridiculous. It really was. So I just said, you know what? I'm not going to keep this up there for people to be tortured with. I just deleted them. So if you see 2 deleted files, or not available, or whatever it is that says, that was the reason behind it. It wasn't that I didn't want you to see them. It's just that I'm just wasting a lot of your time, and it was just, I waste enough of your time. I don't need to waste it.